All right, my name is Kevin McHugh, and we are currently vlogging my 12-week prep for the Legion Sports Fest. Legion's going to be a tune-up show. No disrespect to any of the competitors. It's a regional show. I'm already nationally qualified, so we're going to get that first one out of the way, get comfortable with my stage presence, being under the lights in general, holding my poses. The bigger show is the Amateur Olympia in Vegas. That's December 12th to 14th, right before the actual Olympia. As of right now, we're doing 2 workouts a day, 6 days a week. The first workout in the morning is a half hour of cardio on the Stairmaster, followed by 20 minutes of abs. And we're having a gallon of water a day right now, 6 meals a day. Everything is very well structured. My coach puts together my workouts and my diet and my water protocols for the day. My posing coach I work with once a week just to get comfortable, like I said, with my stage presence and my actual conditioning for my posing. Posing conditioning is arguably harder than any of the work that you can do in the gym. You can look great, but can you hold a pose while looking completely relaxed for a minute on stage? That's hard. So it just takes repetition, and with repetition it gets easier. Right now, like I said, 6 meals a day. We stay very, very clean. All my meals have a good amount of vegetation with them. Lean proteins, very, very little to no fats. I've got 14 grams of peanut butter a day and a half of avocado a day and 2 whole eggs a day. That's the only fat that I'm taking in. Otherwise, it's really clean carbohydrates. I'm doing 8 ounces of rice with every meal. 2 of my meals have 1 cup of oats. And my first meal of the day has 2 slices of whole wheat bread. So as we get closer to the show, the carbs will be dropped some. Some of the feel-good foods like bread, that gets taken out of the equation. And my physique definitely expresses the change in the diet. Once the bread leaves my diet, my physique, for whatever reason, it just tends to get a lot sharper. So I look forward to that, although I do love the bread. We have about an hour-and-a-half workout that we're going to do today. It's a back day, a little bit of shoulders as well, and then that's going to finish off with a half hour on the Stairmaster. So here we are. I mainly start out with push-ups and pull-ups for my shoulders, chest, and back day warm-ups. 4 sets of 20 on those. I like to just get the blood into the muscle for that, kind of prepare the body for what I'm about to put it through. And that's that. I'm using a ton of assistance on this. I think that's 90 pounds of assistance. I weigh 232 pounds, so 232 minus 90 is what I'm actually pulling on this. And I got a great pump in my back. It's a good way to start my workout. Last rep, I typically always hold for maybe like 3 seconds or so. Just like finish off with that squeeze. I'm already fatigued, and just kind of helps with that pump. I didn't say this yet, but I should say it. I'm technically, I think 11 weeks out right now, 11 and a half weeks out from my show. The show's October 7th. Today is July 22nd, I believe. Today's July 22nd. Show's in Reno, Legion Sports Fest. That's my first show. I'll also be doing Amateur Olympia in Vegas, December 12th to 14th. That's when that show is. There might be one more in between. Amateur Olympia is where I'm going for my pro card. So that's the purpose of this whole vlogging, is to vlog this journey from amateur to my pro card. Match, so we're gonna do high rows, hamstring high rows. This is 3 sets of 20 as well. I keep the weight light for this. I just focus on the squeeze. It's 1 of 3. We have 8 exercises on this program for today. In my opinion, they progressively get easier. All the stuff with cables, the rope face pulls, the rear delt stuff, I don't mind that at all. So we're doing 3 sets of 20 on this as well. like just past the 45-degree angle. I know a lot of people, when I see them do these bent over rows, they're a bit more straight up than I am. I like this position. It feels good on my back. That's where I typically stay when I do my T-bar rows. Skip pump. I'm on 1 meal right now. Typically I like to be 3 meals in before I get my first workout, but timing wise, I told you I was gonna come earlier today, so here we are now. I wish I had more food in me, but it is what it is. Make cam looks like today's day 5, back in rear delts. So we already did our assisted pull-ups, we did our hammer strength high rows, we did our bent over T-bar rows, it was close grip, and now we're doing supinated lat pull downs. There's girls on that machine, so we might just bump up to rack pulls real quick. 3 sets of 20 on the rack pulls, and then we'll get back over to the supinated lat pull downs. Cool. So I can typically tell where I'm at, like body fat wise, based on where I can keep this belt. So let's say, for example, last prep, at the very start of it, there were 5 visible notches at the beginning of the prep. At this beginning of the prep, there are 4 visible notches. By the time I get to like probably 3 or 4 weeks out, there will probably be only 3 visible notches. So it's just a good way for me to measure where my waist is at, along with the support on my back. That's a wrap for this one. We got 4 down, 4 exercises to go. Supinated lat pull downs. So I'm just reversing the grip of my hands, pulling from here instead of here. I'm pulling from here. I'll start out with this guy here. Might end up changing the grip at some point. We're going for 3 sets of 20. Again, on this one, I'm going to keep my rest periods really short, so I might end up dropping the weight after this first set here just to keep up the pace. This next one that we have here is a straight row pull down. Also not my favorite exercise, but again, it's on the program. When it comes to prep, I kind of just do what I'm told, whether it be with the food that I'm supposed to be eating or exactly what the workout says to do. I just do what I'm told. I try to think about it as little as possible if someone else can create it. If someone else can create it, I'll just put the legwork in, I'll do what's expected of me, and then leave everything up to that. Okay, we're done with this one. We're gonna go right into rear delt face pulls. Another 20 rep set. 3 of them to make this one a little bit heavier. This gym has been very freaking humid over the past week, and it's good for the workouts. I will say I do like to sweat while I'm training. That's the resistance training exercise of the day. Not sure what weight this is on. The numbers are kind of faded on it, but again, this is 3 sets of 20, reverse pec deck. I'm focusing on my rear delts mainly when I do this one, so I'm good to go. Good. Sometimes on this exercise here, I have like something in my right shoulder. Feel a little bit of a tweak on, but As long as I keep the weight light enough, typically don't feel it. So on this one, there's a sweet spot for getting really good engagement and also not tweaking my shoulder. It doesn't sound like I'm complaining, but my least favorite time of the day is getting on the damn Stairmaster. I know a lot of people just choose to do like the spin bike or the incline treadmill for their cardio, but the Stairmaster just works so damn well for me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anytime I get on this thing, I go for 30 minutes. I do 30 minutes fasted in the morning, so I come here before I eat breakfast. I get 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I put it at level 10. I always aim for low intensity, steady state cardio, so doing something that's called a talk test. If I can casually hold a conversation with someone while I'm on the Stairmaster, my heart's at a good rate where I could be effectively burning fat without compromising muscle in the process. That's a wrap for day one. We had a back workout, there's a little bit of shoulders mixed in there too, and then a half-hour cardio to finish it up. This is our first video, so we're gonna vlog this prep. We're gonna shoot for one video a week, a different muscle group each week, and then for the first 6 weeks. And then for the last 6 weeks, we'll figure it out. But this is video one. I hope this was somewhat informative and entertaining. And I look forward personally to just getting better, being more comfortable in front of the camera as time goes on. I was telling Sam at the beginning of the video, I should have started this shit a long time ago, just vlogging. But like many of us, just being too damn concerned with the opinions of other people. So fuck that. I'm gonna do this shit and have some fun with it. See you next time.